Can you believe it? Fourth quarter is already here, and I hope you guys are ready. This is the time of the year where sales tend to take off as compared to our sales in the summer, and I just want to chat with you about that. So without any further ado, let's go. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is John from Flip It Ain't Easy, and today I wanted to talk to you about Q4. And by the time you're watching this, I recorded this in Q3, and it is the first day of Q4 when you're first watching this, and I'm excited. I'm pretty fired up after a pretty good couple months of August and September. I'm really looking forward to Q4. Historically, Q4, it gradually gets better as people start getting through the October Halloween holiday, and then into November, people start buying, historically Christmas gifts and things like that. And with the COVID world we live in right now, it's one of those things where people are doing more and more of their shopping and their business online. And, with some of the things with the economy slowing down, there's going to be less and less people looking to buy full retail price at their local Walmart, Best Buy, things like that, when they can just do it at home and maybe save some money by going through eBay. I'm very optimistic because a lot more people, in my opinion, should be looking at other avenues like buying cheaper gifts on eBay and Amazon. So let's hope I'm right. Now, I hope that you guys heeded my message from about a month ago. I'll leave that video right here where was saying, hey guys, it's time to get ready for Q4. And hopefully you took that advice because, I can't say it's too late. Of course, I'm getting new inventory in, and I'm currently, I have a routine that, I've been dealing with for the last couple months that's working well for me. And so it's from that perspective, it's not too late. But for a lot of us, it's harder and harder to obtain inventory at the prices we may have been able to obtain, say, a month or two ago. And so it's just going to be a little tougher if you really haven't started. But, the hardest thing that you can do on eBay is to get started. Or to just get that momentum going. And, if you have that pile of stuff that you've been wanting to list, don't wait any longer. Get it listed right now, because people are going to start looking for your goods on eBay. And if they're in your garage and not on eBay, they're not buying from you. They're going to buy from someone else. And that's a shame, because, that's extra money in your pocket that had you have taken the time to list, before the mad rush happens here, you would have made that money. And I want to have that conversation with you right now, rather than, I told you so. I'd rather you guys just bite the bullet and get out there, take that time, get that stuff listed. It's not going to list itself. For me, it's motivating to know that, yes, it's a lot of work right now. I have a ton of stuff here in my garage I recently picked up, got a great deal on it. So my cost of goods are relatively low, but my motivation is the fact that I know that this stuff is going to sell. Building my store up from what it used to be to what it is now. I'm looking forward to a great Q4, but I'm continually adding stuff to my store. I'm continually looking for ways to improve my store, and also at the same time appealing to the customers to buy my item by way of, I just set a new sale for October to launch October 1 through October 31st. I launched a 15% off store-wide sale, so that kicks off here. And I decided I was going to add a coupon. I really haven't done coupons too much. I did create one to affix to my packages, like a welcome back 10% off coupon. But that one wasn't an open coupon. So I created an open coupon that anyone can use unlimited amount of times for an additional 5% off, because I'm running the markdown sale for 15% off. I don't want to go too crazy. I still want to make some money. I'm not trying to give my stuff away. Between fees and shipping and between the markdown sale, I figured an additional 5% off coupon that anyone can use on any item was kind of a cool thing. And so hopefully I can get some more traction by doing that. In addition, I've been trying a new routine. So the last 5 items that I list for the day, I save those as drafts actually. I don't list them. I save them as drafts. And the idea is that I will launch those listings the following morning. I told you about in a previous video how I go in every day and I reduce my prices by 0.2%. You do that sort of on a daily basis. And I have a little strategy that if it's older than 7 days, it qualifies. And I just go in through my entire store and I just keep slowly reducing my prices a little small percentage at a time, with the idea that it'll eventually find the right price, the market price. Not my price, because my price isn't the price that the customer necessarily wants. The customer knows what price they're looking for, and eventually I'm going to get my items down to a level where it falls within that market range, and that is the price that the customer is willing to pay. So I think by doing these little things, I think by adding the 5 drafts that I do at the end of my day, if you do 20 listings a day, tell yourself to do an additional 5, do them as drafts so you can launch them the following morning. I can tell you when I started doing that earlier in the week, I started getting more sales. Now, of course, eBay looks at your activity. So the more activity you're giving eBay, the more love they're going to give you back. And for me, if I'm just saying, okay, look, I did my 20 for today, I'm going to do an extra 5 as drafts and then launch those the next day. Let's say, for instance, something comes up and you can't do eBay on a particular day. You've got your 5 drafts completed, and maybe you can come back and do 5 later in the evening when you're able to do some eBay for the next day. So you're constantly giving eBay listings. Another tactic you can use is to go in and take about a handful, 3, 4, 5 listings that have been sort of stale sitting in your store for quite some time, and ending those listings and not relisting those, but listing them again as sell similar, okay? And that will give those listings a little new boost, but just don't list the same old listing that's been sitting there. Go in, tweak your title, take a good look at your photos, maybe change your gallery photo, the first photo the customer sees, to something different. Change something. Maybe your price is too high. Go in and just try to tweak these listings and do a handful every day. And I think that's a great strategy. It's something I've been doing. I just had, middle of the week, I had like 13 sales. That's something I get on the weekend, like on a Saturday or Sunday, not on a Wednesday. And my sales are on the rise, and there's really nothing special about what I'm listing. You guys have seen a lot of the stuff that I've been listing, and it's nothing special. Has a little higher ticket value. I think that helps. So guys, I'm really motivated at times by the comments that you take the time to write into my comments. So please put those down below. Tell me what you're doing for Q4 right now. What have you been doing up to this point? And what's your strategy? What's your plan? Share it with me, share it with everyone else, because, I'd like to think that we're in this together. I'm rooting for you. I know that I'm going to do well because I'm doing the right things so that my store can succeed. I can't tell you how cool it is to have, a $500, maybe $1,000 sales day on eBay, and no boss over my shoulder, nobody that I'm accountable to other than myself and my family. And, sometimes I feel like I'm accountable to you guys as well, because, I want to report my success just as I report my failures. And, it's doable. This business is doable. You can do it, okay? Don't let anyone tell you that you can't sell and be successful on eBay. But, and I'll throw that out there, but you can't just want it to happen, okay? You may want to make $500 a day on eBay. You may want to make more than that, but it's not going to happen by itself. It's going to take your effort. It's going to take a little sweat out in the garage. It's going to take a little bit of maybe extra time looking for the right things to resell. It's going to take some extra time fiddling with your camera or your phone to take those pictures, to edit those pictures so that they look good. It's going to take a little extra time to maybe create a better quality listing, okay? But I promise you, if you do take more time for your business, if you do take more time to make sure you have a good title, to make sure you have good looking photos that are clear where people can see, maybe you've removed the background or at least you have a white background. I always think that's the best. If you take the time to make sure that you've seen what this item sells for in this condition and you price your item accordingly, don't price it based on the brand new price because maybe you're selling a used one. Your used one's not going to sell if you're trying to price it as a brand new item, okay? Look at your store. Take some time. Go in and see what you have sitting in your store. Take a look at maybe what's sold. How many items have you sold over the last 90 days? For me, I try to keep it over 600 items. I have a store of over 500 items. About 550 is where I've kind of kept it the last couple months. And for me, if I can sell, in this case, 600, I think I have like 620 items that I've sold in the last 90 days. And, you know, I'm keeping up to par with how many listings I have in my store. I'm doing all right. And I'm still looking for ways to improve. Now, many of you, I've seen many stores out there doing some research on eBay. Many of you with even larger stores aren't even at 600 items over the last 90 days. And hey, we're not here to try to compare anything. What I want you to do is I want you to see what you've been doing. Go click on your solds in your store, on your orders under Seller Hub, and find out what that number is. How many items have you sold in the last 90 days, okay? And I want you to try to maybe come up with an aggressive goal, because I think sometimes we forget to set goals for ourselves and we really don't know where we're at the end of the day. You know, we really don't have an idea of how well we're doing because we're not looking at our stats and how we've done. So you can only improve upon what you're doing if you know where you're at. So take a look at your orders, and again, that's in Seller Hub under orders, all orders, and see what number pops up as far as how many items you've sold over the last 90 days. And, you know, have a goal this quarter of maybe if you're at 100 items in the last 90 days, see if you can get it to 125 to 150. I know that sounds aggressive, but that's going to take more effort from you. Okay, you can't, like I said, you can't wish it to happen, but start by creating a goal for yourself and start by having a plan, okay? Because if you don't have a plan, you should just plan to fail. I hate to say it, okay? But I want you to know that you have to put the time, the effort, and you have to formulate a plan. Does that mean, hey, I'm gonna go out, maybe source for an extra couple hours every weekend? Then that's your plan. You need to stick with it, okay? This is the time of year where we're gonna make some money. If you don't stick with your plan and don't focus on your goals, then I hate to say it, you're gonna be stuck in the position that you're in right now. You're kind of doing okay maybe, or not very good at all. And this is doable. eBay is very doable. And again, I'm rooting for each and every one of you guys. I'm doing what I can for myself, and the only thing I can do in making these videos is to try to pass on, you know, my support for you and my knowledge that I'm still obtaining and passing on to you guys. And I just want you guys to comment down below. Let me know what your plans are, what your goals are for Q4. and let's see if we can hit our individual goal. You know, forget what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm at 600. The last quarter I hit 600 sales. I'm hoping to hit 7 to 750 because I know what I'm doing. I know that my 600 sales was also involving a very slow July, and I don't plan on October, November, and December being slow like it was in the middle of summer. And so I think I will obtain my goal, but I got to do more than just want it. I have to get out here and bust my butt and maybe do even more than I've already been doing, and implementing these little things and these little things that I'm trying out. But the ultimate goal is to just do better. And so I hope for you that you can do better as well. Even if you're doing well, you can still do better. So guys, what do you think about this video? Hopefully it motivates you, gives you some ideas on things that you can do differently or even better, or add to what you're already doing. Maybe you're doing all these things already. Maybe you're doing things that I haven't even thought of yet. But find a way, like I said a few minutes ago, find a way to set a goal and do additional things, if that just means additional listings, to get you to that place. So guys, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I make my next video. I plan on maybe taking a break. I have a bunch of listings that I've created that I'm going to be launching over the weekend. I will be back. I'm taking a break through Monday, so I'll be back to work on Tuesday. I may release a video. I'm going to be out and about on the road, so I just don't know how that's going to turn out. But if I don't, you'll hear from me in the next few days. I want you guys to have an excellent weekend. And regardless of what goals you set for yourself and how you plan on getting there, just know that flipping ain't easy. And we're going to see you guys next week. Have an excellent weekend, everyone.